Hey y'all, let's talk knives. So I cleaned out the tackle box my wife got at the yard sale. Put some new cork liner in it. This stuff. Now let's put some knives in there. So this is all the stuff I got out of the tackle box. Took out of it. And this is after I put the new cork lining in it. It didn't have it down here, but I'll be putting knives down there too, so figured I'd put some in there too. Eisenhower. I'm gonna give you guys a better look at these other ones. Gotta peel this down a little bit. It's a Texas toothpick. This is my only copperhead. Little dagger my wife got me. We'll put that to the side for a minute. There's that pocket knife I found in that tin can. And put the point, fix the tip on it. I think I did pretty good. Now this was my EDC everyday carry for 20 years, maybe longer. Definitely longer than 20 years. Case put this pocket knife in the vault. Scout Junior, I believe is what it's called. But yeah, once they put it in the vault, I quit carrying it. This one was a gift from one of my kids, Shrade. It's pretty old, I'd say. Oh, this one here is a Winchester. That one was a gift from my kids, one of my kids. Wait, maybe this is a buck. Oh, that is a buck knife. Gift from one of my kids. I'm not going to put these in any particular order right now. But okay, I got a little story to tell you. So, when I was little, I told you guys the story about building a shelter and then getting caught in a tornado and my brothers leaving me behind and I was the only one left out there, but I survived. Well, I was a Boy Scout back then, or I'd been in the Boy Scouts. I don't think I was still in the Boy Scouts when we built the shelter. But I think when I got the knife sharpening merit badge, my dad bought me one of these. And I never liked it when I was little because of how big it was. I just thought it was too bulky, you know what I mean? And besides that, I always wanted a buck 110 lock blade. I thought I was big enough to have one of those. So my dad bought me one of them, and that's a Boy Scout one, made by Ulster, USA. And the one he bought me, I'm almost certain was this exact same kind. And anyways, I didn't like it too much, so I buried it in the backyard where we was living at that time. And just, we moved and I forgot all about it. And then I'd say 10, 15 years ago, maybe 12, 10 to 12 years ago, my aunt was tilling her garden. And she found this pocket knife in her garden. So I buried one. Then someone unburied one. And I got it back. Anyways, I cleaned it up as good as I could. Not real big on grinding and wire wheels and all that. I like the patina. I know there's a lot of guys out there that like to clean them up for, whatever. That's how they like to do it, whatever. I don't do that. I just make it so it'll stop rusting and boom, we're good. Alright, so here's another knife. Now this one I do have a good story. It's kind of sad, but this is a Winchester. It doesn't say it. I don't think anywhere. It doesn't. But this is a Winchester. This knife has a lot of sentimental value to me. It belonged to my son's best friend, one of his best friends. This little boy had a lot of problems. He was really unhealthy. Well, he stayed at our house one year during Christmas, and we got him a bunch of stuff for Christmas. We knew he was going to be staying there, so, we made sure that he felt like he was part of the family that year, that Christmas. Well, he felt bad because he didn't have the money to get everybody in our family something for Christmas. And I tried to explain to him that's not what Christmas is about. You know what I mean? And he's just a little kid. He don't need to worry about it. It's no big deal. Well, that was his first pocket knife and only pocket knife. And I think when T, I'll call him. Oh my goodness. I think he gave that to me when he was about 12. He might have been 11. I can't remember, but I carried that pocket knife for a long time, and anyways, it means a lot to me. He's not with us no more, so it means even more now. So then I got a bunch of these little case pocket knives. Some Peanuts and little Stockmans. And here's I think this is the only Boker I got. It's a Stockman. A little rusty patina on there. I've never used some of these. Some of these knives were just bought and then put up. I just never used them. Oh, that one I got from my brother. Burnt orange. Peanut. That one has a lot of sentimental value too. I think this is a buck canoe, yep. This is my son's pocket knife. I confiscated it when he was little. I can't remember who gave it to him, but I was like, nope, too little. And I took it, and I've had it ever since. I'll put them shelves in later, guys. I'm going through these knives now. This is probably I think this was my first case pocket knife right here. And no click. Hear that? It's because it's a little bit corroded in there, I'd say. Clean it up and it'd have a good snap to it. Let me see. Got a few more in here. Okay, this is the only and my first case canoe. Never used. Also, no snap. Now, it's not got no snap because I use them. It's because I didn't use them. And they're just corroded. Okay, this knife here, I can see from the tip. This knife was in that can as well that I found this knife in. Because this tip is a little damaged. You guys probably can't see it. See it? Yeah, maybe you can. It's a little scratched up. That blade was bent a little bit. The tip. Look, you might be able to see how much shorter it is. See that? Anyways, re-tipped it. Oh, a couple brown peanuts. Both of these I got. Oh, wait. Are they both? Oh, yep. Just worn a little bit more. This one I got, I'm pretty sure I got both these from my little brother. Both of these little brownies. Put them over here with OT's pocket knife. Oh, here's an old timer. No telling where this one came from. This one might have been in that metal box too with them two case pocket knives. There was 3 or 4 knives in there. And I told y'all I couldn't remember which ones they were. Put that one with T's. This little gray. Now I'm pretty sure, I think maybe, nope, look. This one was in that box too. I don't know, you guys might be able to see that that tip has kind of a ripple in it. Yeah, I think this one was in that box too. All right. That's all the little pocket knives. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, this junk I'll have to put up somewhere else. This one I just recently got from my wife. Kershaw. Thing's got some torque to it. I mean, it comes open. I don't know what it's called. Twitch or switch or dodge or duck. I don't know. One of them. Anyways, just got that one from her. And here's the old notorious side buster. I bought this one. I've had this one for a long time. Probably 20 years, maybe a little bit longer. Good knives, especially for skinning. Believe it or not, they work real good for skinning your deer. This one, my daughter, youngest daughter, got me last year, the year before, for my birthday. I think it was the year before. She said, "What do you want, Dad?" I said, "Well, you know, and I like knives." I said, "Just get one you think I'd like." This is what she got me. Dango zombie slayer. Yeah, it's begging. Now this one I got from my little brother too. Switchblade Gerber. Just so you know. It ain't one of them thumb assist jobbies. I might have to put that down in the bottom. Yeah, that ain't gonna work up here. That one gets to go down there with the big boys. We'll leave it up here first. All right. So that's all the little knives. This is my Missouri Trappers Association skinning knife. Good skinning knife, y'all. Especially for skinning beavers. That's the SOG. You guys heard the story about that one. Hunting on the Amish. This is one. What's that called? The Mora knife? Mora knife? More knife? I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Anyways, everybody knows about these. Nothing new here. This is my knife from RKCR. We're not going to put that one in the box because we're going to be using this one. A little dagger. I got another dagger, maybe two more daggers. One of them's actually an EDC that stays in an article of clothing that I have. Oh, I do have 3 daggers. Because here's the other one. I don't know. Tech X. Made in China. My wife got me this one. Stuffing stalker kind of a deal. She don't get it. She thinks a knife is a knife. But whatever. I appreciate all of them. These are my Knives of Alaska. My very favorite skinning knives right here. This knife, a friend of mine dropped and broke the tip off. I re-tipped it. Now when you re-tip one, just use a stone. Don't be breaking out no grinders and stuff. You're just gonna mess it up. Can't remember how much these were, but man, back when I bought them, they were pretty steep. So I've always taken good care of these. And here's another one, Knife of Alaska's. This one's really good for the head, going around the eyes, skinning when you're caping the head out. Alright. You know, I don't know if all these knives are going to fit in here. I really don't think they're going to. My goodness. Alright, so we got the K-bar. In a case. Skinner. They're both good knives. I think this K-bar might be a shark tooth blade. Yep. We'll get as many in here as we can, I guess. Pull one out. SOG Fusion. This one has a saw. Little hidden button in the handle. Yep. I basically just use the saw. And honestly, because it's in this bag, I really don't use it that much. It's got the You saw the sawdust chips in it? Yeah, I don't know how long those been in there. Okay, look at this one. Here's old Coleman camp knife. Check it out. Wait for it. Oh man, look at that ferro rod right in the butt of it. Never used this knife. It's got fingerprints all over it, but I've never used it. My wife also got me that one Christmas or something. I thought it's cool because I collect Coleman. That's what she was thinking. All right, then you got your standard K-bar military U.S. Marine Corps shorty. Yeah, we're running out of room. Running out of room. We're not going to get them all in there, not even close. Here's a good Gerber. Now, I have used this knife a lot. I've taken it on a lot of hunting trips, skinned a lot of deer with it. It's a good knife. Held up to my abuse, which I'm not abusive to knives. I won't hurt them. And here's this buck knife. This was given to me for Christmas by a friend of mine that I work with. Also skinned a few deer. Let's see. Oh, here's a pretty good one. What we got here? Benchmade. Oh, Benchmade. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've ever used this one. I don't think so. Pretty dandy. I'm sure it's a good one. Yep, we're out of room. And I don't want to smash nothing. Alright, that's all of those. Oh, we gotta shut the lid. Oh, better drop that down in there, what do you say? Let's probably just put a big old rust circle on my cloth. Tablecloth thingy. Alright, what have we got left? Let's see. That's what I got left. So these are knives I made out of skill saw blades. You can tell I made them. I mean, look at the handles. Look how rusted that is. They work though. This is the best one, this Hulu. I used it for skinning beaver. And that's probably why it's not rusted too bad, because it still has a little bit of the beaver fat oil on it. That's another Hulu. I think somebody made this one for me. Drop these back down in here. And then I think I showed you guys these knives already. Can't remember how big of a... Made this out of a file. This file I found was in that can that had the knives in it, you guys. And then here's another. And I think this is the second attempt at a gut hook knife. Another one I made. Saw blade. Skill saw blade. I'm gonna end up cutting that. Anyways, that little putty knife is sharp, man. Oh, look at Bear Grylls fire starting kit. We'll leave that out. Now this one, a friend of mine made me when I was making the skill saw blade knives. He seen them and went home and made some skill saw blades. See, that's still the original skill saw teeth right there. And he made the sheath too. He did pretty good. And then after this, well, I think when he made this one, he made a whole bunch. He had a bunch of different ones. And here's another one of them skinners. I think, yeah, these are Ontario Knife Company. Made in USA. This one is actually my little brother's. I don't know why I have it, but I do. And so are these fillet knives because I am not a fillet knife guy. These are his. He used these for skinning too. This one's mine. My wife got me because of the Irish heritage I got in me. I can't speak Irish Damascus. Pretty sure that's stamped Damascus. I don't think this is real Damascus. And you probably guessed I don't use it. Just put it up. Alright, so that's those knives. And you guys have seen this one. And this one I will be using this year. And then the machete. We can talk about the machete. You guys seen me use that when I was clearing out the camp. Saw blades in there. You know, it's a good place to store your saw blade for your bow saw. Is in your machete case. But anyways, let's look at this. I had never used this before. And that edge, I mean, that's not like you couldn't cut paper with that. But it's actually still has that like saw blade grabbiness to it. Of course it's sharper back here. Yeah. Not too bad though. I mean, I use it as a spatula. Chopped into the dirt, chopping roots. Not bad. Real flexible. I liked it. Made in El Salvador. Marbles. Cheap. I'll tell you what, it's worth the money, you guys. The way I was using it, I didn't even care because I think I gave like $12 for this thing or something. Seriously, it was dirt cheap. Alright, so it did alright though. I was impressed. I like it. I'll use it again. I'll sharpen it and use it again. I recommend it for anybody who needs a machete but don't want to spend a lot of money. And look at this sheath too. Hold on, let me show you guys this sheath. As soon as I get this all the way down in there. Look, it's got 3 pockets on it. Got a sharpening stone in there. That one's empty. There's something in there. Matches. You know what I mean? You fill those dudes up, man. You know, machete has 3 pockets. Alright, and then I gotta show you this, you guys. I just got it. Alright, so after my camping in the hood, the hideout camp out, and I was using my hatchet and the machete, I'm thinking, man, I need to get a knife that, look, I forgot about this one. I need to get a knife that I can use for both, a machete and a hatchet, you know, a chopper. I need a camp chopper. So I'll probably just give it away for most. But others probably still don't have a clue. Bam! Got me one of these, you guys. So I looked up video reviews on this. Kershaw Camp 10. Comes in 2 colors. Been $52 to $54, sometimes cheaper. But it's been the same price for like the last 12 years. Right? I couldn't find one bad review. Not even Joe X had a bad review. And I'm telling you, he beat the heck out of it. He shot it and everything. All it did was punch holes in it. So that's my new one. So we gotta go get us a baton. Look at that. This thing is a beast. I've never had a big knife like this, as you can tell. You guys see. And I think my Buck 119, I think my son has it. That's why I can't find it. My son has it. And I've still got other knives, you guys, that are actually in backpacks or duffel bags or fishing tackle boxes, you know, and in drawers. I think there's like 4 sitting on my coffee table right now. But anyways, well, actually there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 sitting on my coffee table right now, pocket knives. But Gerber and Case and 1 Swiss. But yeah, pretty cool. I love knives. Love knives, no doubt about it. But we got to go get us a baton. Go back out to the trailer hood hideout and find us a baton, mallet, club, whatever you want to call it, so we can use it to split wood and make kindling with this thing. So I don't have to take the machete and an axe or hatchet, right? And just take this. Boom. So there it is. Oh wait, you know what? So then we got the knife in back, you guys. Black Devils. That knife, I believe, is made by Boker. Yes, it's a replica. Very, very lethal commandos carried that. The first commandos, I think they were. And well, the first American-Canadian commando team. Anyways, pretty sure they were called the Black Devils. You guys should look it up. They were pretty bad dudes. Super cool. Alright, you guys, that's the knife collection. Got it put in a tackle box, most of it. Gonna have to find another tackle box. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody out there has a very good evening, morning, afternoon, and it is blessed with joy, happiness, and lots of laughter. And if you're not having one of them kind of days, don't worry about it. You just need to call a friend, call a family member, call 988, talk to a stranger. Them folks, they care about you. And I know your family cares about you. And I know you got friends that care about you. And I'm sure there's at least 100 people that love you and millions that care about you. So pick yourself up. Don't sweat the little stuff. Squatch everything in between. Keep on keeping on. Peace.